today I would go into numerology and numbering, the construct of itinerary and items, and objects. So that can play effectual means and effectual means into consciousness and psychology and how you believe it, how that belief affects and corresponds to you. So to get to the point and get to the gist of it, from what I've gathered, and this is my interpretation of neurology and what I've studied and come across as how numbers affect the mind. So I'll go from 1 to 10, and then there is additions and derivatives and multiplications and studies neurology to get different meanings and associations with numbers. But from 1 to 10 basically is a system of categorization and definition of numbers. Anything after that is either, as I said, a multiplication, a division, or an addition to get to the root and significant number in question. So, example, 2015 can be seen as a year of 8. So that symbolically means continuation of intention and motivation and aspiration. But back to the point at hand, I'll list from 1 to 10 and I'll leave you at after. So 1 is identifying individually how you relate to whatever, maybe an instance in your mind and whatever the subject may be. Number 2 is to do with you and someone else's relation in regard upon yourself and the moral regard in question. So that can be seen as how you correspond in social situations and your regard emotionally for social incorporation and a sort of nature. So number 3 is to do with generation and creation and the spontaneity of creation and input and addition into the world. So the creation of jest or the creation of whatever means, art, music, whatever. It can be pretty much anything, idea, form, motion and rhythm. Right, so that's number 3. Number 4, from what I've gathered with these numbers, number 4 is overall stabilisation and harmonic incorporation with the earth and universe. Basically stability and the grounded theme to how you would be in conjunction with the instance that's in question and you're seeing repetitive force. So like when I talk about numbers and the meaning, usually they come into manifest repetition. So you could see 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, etc. So yeah, back to the point at hand. That's when numbers really should appeal and kind of mean something to you. If you're wondering if it's when it's applicable, it's when you're usually seeing repetition of said number. So number 5 is to do with spiritual overall innovation and ingenuity. So number 5 is to do with your source connection and how that goes into your waking life and how you are represented and living through that spiritual connection. Number 6 is love. Well, that could go into many definitions, but overall it's to do with love and the totality of connection between sentient, non-sentient and consciousness and beings. Number 7 is mystery, the great mystery, the unknown, the known becoming, but the known waiting to become known, the unknown waiting to become known. But yeah, it's the fog, it's the mystery, it's the appeal to continuation of knowing. It is the appeal to turmoil. 7's a very, well, they're just mysterious in nature, and there's a lot of energetic and anatomical relation to how 7 defines us. Well, like with the 7 main chakras example, and going on into Earth's energy sites and correspondence with 7, there's numerous references to 7. So yeah, that's the generalisation to that. 7 advice. 8 is to do, as I suggested earlier, is to do with continuation of aspiration, intention, motivation and progression of being and well-being. So 8 will, like especially since this is a year of 8, 8 will, if you have an 8 day or you keep seeing 8s, it's about continuity and about progression. Number 9 is about completion, 9 is about perfection. So 9 is about completing instance, scenario, circumstance, opinion, or indifference, just whatever it means, whatever's manifested in the form of repetitive 9s or significance of 9s upon you, will suggest to you need to follow in the perfection and completion of a phenomenon. Number 10 is, from what I get of number 10, there's people that say it differently, and I'm open to different opinions on this as well. But 10 is about, from what I get, it's about rebirth upon completion, so resurrection into life and new life transition thereof. That's what I get from number 10. So, as if you went through the 1 to 10 cycle, and 10 is the reformed and new refined version of you. Anyway, I shall leave it for that, and wish you all well. Peace.